So we would like to acknowledge that we are on the traditional territory of many nations, including the Anishinaabe and Huron-Wendat. This ancestral land on which we stand upon today is still home to many indigenous people, and we are grateful to have the opportunity to be here.
Agreed.
Nailed it. Alrighty, so we're not going to be playing any drinking games because if we do, every time we say Dani's name, we're all going to get very drunk. So no drinking games. Watching you guys. All right, let's get this thing started. So, my first question. What were your thoughts and feelings when you guys heard season 4 was in jeopardy? What happened?
Oh, when we heard it was in jeopardy?
When it was in jeopardy.
I was shocked. I was shocked.
Shocked.
Yeah.
Odd.
Like when it was.
Yeah.
When
how'd you
we
feel?
thought that it wasn't going to
what
continue.
What were your thoughts? Yeah. Did you have feelings?
I don't think I heard like particularly that it was in jeopardy. I just was like, hey, why aren't they filming? Why haven't I gotten a call to go back?
Tell me about it.
Yeah, right.
No, I mean, I am always, as you know, even though I died, spoiler alert, my head exploded like a can of SpaghettiOs in the microwave.
Did you just trail off?
No, but I mean, I am a fan of the show because I'm a huge fan of the cast and the fandom. So when I heard that it wasn't possibly coming back, I was just sort of in this state of constant WTF. Like it was just sort of, what? This doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
This is stupid. So that was my very educated opinion about it.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just shocked enough. That's all we
I
have.
was shocked and really disappointed, yeah, because it's such a popular show. Everybody loves it so much. And then, what? Shocked.
Mm-hmm. That's her final answer.
That's my final
answer. That's it. All right, so you guys are both gone off the show currently.
As
of right now.
Wow, geez. So like,
I just have a question.
Why don't
Like
you?
personally.
It could happen.
Sorry, didn't mean to break it to you like this. I'm sorry.
You just went right for my veins.
Yeah,
like in my neck.
I just met you.
I know.
Hey, I just met you, and this is
Hi.
crazy. You're dead on the show. Call me maybe.
Call me maybe.
But I have friends
Kate's
in
head
the
exploded.
I have friends in the crowd, so I don't care. And I have a T-shirt.
What does it say? Kate, what?
Fudgin'.
So sweet. So PG.
I know. I can tweet that shit. My students will be fine with that.
I'm into it. But Dani,
Yes.
what are some things you might like to see happen for your character in the upcoming season now that you're not might be fired?
I want to wrestle someone. I want to have a wrestling match, like a full-on, like I want to wear wrestling clothes. I want to have a fucking persona. I want there to be a ring. I want to wrestle.
I want to wrestle you.
Can it be with me?
Yeah, I fucking wrestle you. I would wrestle anybody. I super badly want to wrestle. I also maybe want to make out with somebody. That'd be nice, right?
I want to make out with you, Dani. I will wrestle with you and make out with you in season 4.
So much.
I'm a slut.
Somebody call Emily.
Yeah, Emily.
Is there someone specific you want to wrestle? Just asking. Just for a friend.
No, I just want to like be in a wrestling match. I don't even know how it came up. It came up on Twitter, and now I have not stopped thinking about it.
Okay.
Gets me very hot and bothered. I just want to. I also think it would be so funny. It would be very.
It would
very
be.
funny.
I kind of want to know what your wrestling persona's name would be.
I do too. I think
okay.
those writers would write something badass.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, Kate and Megan, to lessen the blow. I mean it nicely. I miss you guys.
You mean it nicely.
Yeah.
If you guys could see your characters come back in any way, because it is sci-fi, how would it be? What would you do?
I think that real life Beth has a twin sister that nobody knows about.
This is awesome.
And she's
awesome.
pissed. she's like, what do you mean they grew up really rich? Like, I'm gonna freaking kill you and Tucker, but oh, Tucker's already dead, so I guess it's just you. Then we're gonna wrestle.
It writes itself.
That's good.
Writes
Nick.
itself.
That's good. You put some thought into
I put a
this.
lot of thought.
It's good.
Emily, call me.
Storyboarded it.
Yeah, I'll be in the writer's room.
I like it. It's very elaborate.
Thank you.
Wow, I just want to come back. No, I mean, so the comic book series has Kate Locato, which I love, because Locato is so like tight, you know, and I mean, you know what I'm saying.
We all know what you mean.
I mean,
for
her
sure.
husband is dead, and she's got some big pain. But I mean, she's also very, very held, right? And I felt like just when she died, her sort of heart was starting to have been, we were starting to get to know her heart. I would love to see this, it's interesting. I would love to see Kate Locato come back and to be sort of that, you know, maybe we find out that there's a reason why Locato was as she is, and it was more than just what happened with her husband. And that there's this story with her sister who is like obviously awesome, and fun and loves Transformers. No, but you know, like something kind of fun like that that's very, very sort of, you know, unique. Or just a headless Locato. I'm fine. I don't have any preferences. Season 4.
That'd be cool if you came back headless.
That'd be cool.
Just headless and alone. That's it.
I'm okay with that.
That's okay.
You don't need to see my face. I just, you know, want to be there with everyone.
Just want to be involved.
Yeah, I just wanna be
really want to
involved.
be part of it. That
I'll do
actually
craft
just
services.
led into my next thing. If you like, we didn't get a lot of backstory, and would you have wanted to have more backstory for like Locato and for like Mercedes and Beth and like widows Mercedes and Beth?
I'm telling you, they had a secret twin kid.
I'm fucking telling
and then
you.
she like, you know, did not have as good of a life as the Gardners, and she wants revenge.
Was she like secretly like put up for adoption at birth?
Yeah, secretly
Oh,
put up
okay.
for adoption because they only wanted. That's what I'm saying.
good.
And she's
That is good.
pissed. She's pissed, but she looks just like me.
Amazing.
Kate's like, no.
Yes. Are you kidding? I'm all for it. I'm for it. Yeah, I totally would have loved to have, you know, see Locato's backstory come out because I think it's such a mystery, you know. And I think, in all fairness, like we were sort of discovering it as we were shooting. You know, it was this show has just sort of built and built and built, and it sort of like you can't know what you're going to build when you start playing with Lego until you lay the first foundation, right? And then you start adding colors and different shapes and little characters, and you know. And so I think Locato has a really complicated history. So yeah, I think you know that would always be an interesting thing to explore.
Yeah, the show really builds. Yep. I like it.
Did you say that shit really builds?
The show really builds,
Oh.
but the shit does really build.
I was like, wow, I've
builds
never heard
on
that
up.
expression. The shit really builds.
We can make it one. Just
You're
throwing that out
killing
there.
it. We're overlapping each other so much, and you're fucking killing it.
Yeah.
Nailing it. You're very impressive. Hands of fire. I couldn't help myself. I apologize.
Thank you.
All right. So, guys, in this past season, that you guys were definitely all there for and very exciting. I'm just throwing that out there. I didn't want to make anyone.
Okay, I'm not offended.
Okay. In this past season, we dealt with a lot of demons naturally, but we also dealt with Jolene. Okay. So, as people who have played villains, that would be you guys. What is some advice you give to people that are dealing with their own villains?
That's
Advice.
great.
Great question.
I don't know. I had a particularly rough personal year this year, and I feel like I really sought out women to surround myself with professionally. Like I went and did like Reiki for the first time and got massages by women, and when my therapist is a woman, and I just felt like if I created a really solid network of women around me, I would be lifted up without much sort of consciousness from myself because I didn't think I would be able to, and I was. Everyone helped me, and I pulled from all of these people, and I don't know, man, your darkest days, you like have a lot of people around you that you don't think, you know, you wake up some days and you think you have no friends and you think you have it's just like really dark. And then you go on Twitter and then you have a whole bunch of Earpers like messaging you and stuff. And it's like, it's a big deal. Kate, you're going to make me cry. Don't touch me.
I can't help it.
I thought I was the emotional one in this situation.
Guys, I got emotions
sorry
for
I made you
days. You guys made a really big difference for my shitty year this year. Social media is fucking weird, man. It's such a weird place, and I see you guys backing each other up. I see you guys asking each other for help, and it really reminds me to ask for help. It's a really hard thing to do. Hi, Bonnie.
Oh, Bonnie's here.
Hi, guys.
Hi,
You're all back there.
Hi. Oh, Monica.
Yeah, so I don't know if there is... I don't know if there's advice in there, but that's what I did this year.
And that's where we're at with Dani.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah, and I mean, here's the other thing. The sharing that happens in moments like this, that is what you do. That is the bravest thing to do when you feel like you're in the dark zone, is to be truthful with your experience, because I think that we all have it. There are the things we go through, even the personality things that we have about ourselves that we question and wish that no one would ever see, but we all have it. And we think that we have to portray a certain facade in order to be loved. And I think, you know, just on the following Dani, like her vulnerability and truthfulness about what she's experiencing, and through her experience of darkness, is what I think is so fucking valuable to all of us as we go through our own journeys, because it's all about sharing our stories truthfully, because it's the only way that we feel connected to one another. And it doesn't matter, like, I mean, the question was sort of like, what advice do you give, or whatever. It's sorry.
It's the exact word. No, it's good.
It's great. But I'm just saying, like, it's, you know, it's so easy for us to pretend, you know, all of us. It's the hardest thing when someone says, "How are you?" to say, "You know what? I'm struggling. I could really use a friend," or "I'm feeling super alone right now." And, you know, people, the more that we are comfortable with being on that side of things, being on that side of this continuum, you know, we've got the light side and the dark side, the more comfortable we are with being on that side where maybe not everything's okay, and maybe it really sucks, you know, the more I think we find each other and help ourselves get to that positive place again. But I think it's all in the truthfulness, and you know, it's I've always been a huge advocate for telling your story truthfully, you know, and I remember the first pass at my TED Talk was, I had a best friend listen to it, and she's like, "This is not you.
This is good best friend.
This is yeah." And she said, "This is you in a pretty pink bow," but she's like, "I know you, and this is not what your journey's been. Your journey has not been all roses and rainbows, you know." And I was like, wow, why am I so embarrassed to share the struggle? And I think in sharing the struggle, it's not self-indulgent. And we've been taught to think that if we share our pain, it means we're being self-indulgent and we're looking for attention. And that's actually not. I think that's actually not the truth. I think that is where the courage is. I think that's where the love is. And I think that's where the glue is that holds us together as a community. Yeah, we celebrate each other. I'm not saying we don't celebrate and we don't embrace the frigging great things that are happening, but life is tough, right? And so I think that I tip my hat to you, Dani, because you've always been an inspiration to me, and you know I know the year you've had, and I just think you're just so fucking generous with your heart all the time, no matter what you're going through, and it's a lesson to all of us to just stay open and stay brave. So that's it.
That's cute. That was very well said.
I don't know how to follow
Thanks.
that.
Did you want me to repeat everything I just said?
Yes,
'Cause
please.
I have no idea.
Maybe I'll just give an example. Of what I would say to my sister, because my sister is in a foreign country, and she's in a workplace that is filled with not very nice people, and she's really struggling. And so I just tell her, call me, text me. You're not alone. I know it feels like you're alone because you're in Japan, but you're not alone. Be yourself. Love what you love. Love what you love to do. And don't try to be anything that you're not, because they're not going to like you anyway. Doesn't matter what you do. Like, you know?
That's good. I agree.
Why be someone you're not so that a bunch of mean people can like you? No.
Yeah.
No. That's what I say.
Damn, guys. That was deep.
Yeah.
I know this
having
got really
emotions.
deep.
Yeah,
Are
like-
we supposed to be like shoving food into our mouth? At
We
this
will
point?
be. Oh, we
Okay.
will be. Don't we worry. Okay, on a lighter note, a question that is a personal favorite of mine. If you could cross over with any TV show, Wynonna Earp, and another TV show, or like on or past, what would it be? Lighter note, because we're not going to be crying anymore.
Buffy. I just want to see the alpha woman dynamic between Wynonna and Buffy. Right? Like maybe they'd fall in love. I don't know.
It's always gayer. I like it. Always gayer.
Always gayer. yeah.
Always gayer.
I'd like to see a crossover. Just bear with me here. I'd love to see a little Wynonna Earp, So You Think You Can Dance crossover.
That's good.
Like, come on.
I didn't
Tim
see that
Rose
coming.
on dancing. Hilarious.
Right?
That would be amazing.
Hilarious. The first thing that came to my head, which makes zero fucking sense, hi Bridget, is Care Bears. And Wynonna, it makes no sense.
Like a lesson on
three,
sharing?
two.
Share bear
Care
countdown.
Bear countdown.
Yeah,
4, 3, 2.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That is weird, but it's good.
Things are happening
I'm sorry,
in my body
can we just-
today. I can't explain it.
Can we
I'm
clarify?
sorry.
Are we bringing Wynonna Earp to cartoon, or are we bringing Care
It'd be
Bears
cool
to?
if there was cartoons like slipped into Wynonna Earp.
Or what if it
That
was a
sounds terrifying.
cartoon episode,
Yeah.
This got terrifying.
Yes.
Demon Bear.
but with Beth's face?
That is.
But with Beth's face.
Demon Care Bears with Beth's face.
Yes.
I like it. Hats off to the best crossover. That's good. Good. Not terrified at all. Whew. Now, we will get to the food shoving in the face. You look very excited, Kate. Keep looking at me
It's
like
sugar.
Okay. Now, you guys are very, very passionate about your charities. It's something that we love. It's something I personally like learning about every time I open up my Twitter. Are there any current charities that we might not know about that you guys are really passionate about and supporting as of right now, or will be in the near future?
You know what? I have a friend who started a foundation called Mind the Bar, and it's a foundation that helps people in the restaurant industry with their mental health, because there's so much alcoholism, right? Yes, Mind the Bar. Yeah, and it's in Vancouver, and I just think it's such an amazing thing. And there's such a problem with substance abuse in the restaurant industry and suicide and all of that stuff. So, and people don't really talk about that. So I think it's really great what he's doing.
That is really nice.
Yeah.
There was a...
Yeah, Mind the Bar. Check it out.
Sorry, what's it called?
It's called Mind the Bar.
Mind the Bar.
MIND the Bar.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Sounds lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? Got anything? Anybody?
Sorry, that dog that just walked in is so fucking cute.
What?
Rose.
Rose.
Hi, Rose.
Do you have scratchy bum disease?
Charities.
Charities.
Yes, charities.
You want to go ahead?
I don't have anyone that I'm working with, but I have a friend that works with. Sorry, my inner dialogue is not matching what's coming out of my mouth at all today. That works with an organization called I've Got Your Back, and it's for EMS workers that are going through fucking everything on the planet. That
Another
nobody talks
one that
about.
you don't think that, like, that's so important.
Like the most brutal
Yeah,
job.
it's awful.
The most brutal job. And she always posts about it, and I think I've Got Your Back is a really, really important organization that I have nothing to do with, that I just think is amazing.
Awesome.
Don't have to.
So as some of you, well, many of you know and have donated to an organization that I'm helping in Mexico right now called the Snoopy Project. And what it does is through financial donations, employs locals in the community that are otherwise struggling to make incomes for their families. It employs them to build dog houses. It's kind of twofold. It employs locals, but then also helps the dogs in the Mayan Riviera and surrounding area to have homes. And it's really interesting because when I first was involved with them, I realized that, wow, there's a lot of dogs that have families, and the families have no means to care for them, which is really sad. But it's not for lack of love, it's just for lack of resources. And originally I was like, get that dog out of that family, get that dog, move that dog. And I thought, wow, that's actually one of the good things in this family's life, is that dog. As we all know, the power of animals from this dog that just walked in. And so I became very passionate about helping this organization because it's fully fully volunteer. And they rely on resources and financial donations from everyone. So the Snoopy Project and PAR, which is a Playa Animal Rescue, which is a rescue that takes abandoned and hurt dogs off the street and gives them a second chance at a life. Those are two of the charities that I'm supporting right now, but it kind of rotates for me. I like to sort of spread the goods in a way. So as a side note, thank you to everyone. I'll be taking home an enormous trunk load of toys, leashes, collars, gosh, everything. I'll be splitting up the resources, sending some to PAR. I'll be sending some to the Snoopy Project, who gladly and very thankfully accepts them all, and as well to Dibs here locally in Toronto for the dogs that come across the border. So thank you. But that's currently the charity that I'm supporting.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Thank you.
I learned so much from you guys. You're such great people. All right, so we have not obviously seen any of you guys on our screens for a year, basically.
I'm sorry.
Because the show's not on the air,
Yeah,
right?
that's basically what it was, guys.
That's all it is. They're fine. They're
Thank you,
working
Dani.
on other things. They're fine.
Just because I'm in the dark side doesn't mean you have to ignore my feelings.
You're good. You're good.
I'm fired. So there's that. No, but I was just going to ask you guys about any upcoming projects you guys have, since you have had a little more time. If you have any upcoming projects, because we are a supportive bunch of humans that like to
really
support your,
I have one.
Yes, you are.
So what do you guys have going on?
I actually have one.
So fun.
Yeah. So I did a web show for CBC called How to Buy a Baby. Has anybody watched it? Yay!
Which she's so good in.
Thanks, Dani. So the second season comes out on the 23rd.
It's amazing. What's it about?
It's about a couple struggling with infertility.
Oh.
And so I don't want to give anything away, but there's a second season, so you can take what you want from that.
And your
Awesome.
first season was nominated for
An Emmy.
What? That's amazing. Congratulations.
Thanks.
That's amazing.
And we won the CSA.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
It's been doing pretty good.
Nailed it.
Wendy Littner and her infertility really made a good show. So
That's
good for
awesome.
you, Wendy. Love you.
It's amazing. What about you, Kate?
I just wrapped a show called Utopia Falls, which has had very little leaked about it, but it surrounds a group of teenagers who come across. It's a futuristic sci-fi / music show.
What?
I know. So
That's surprising.
this producer that used to do, or just still does, I don't know, because I'm terrible at pop culture. But there's this producer who works with Rihanna and a bunch of like
Jay-Z?
Yeah, I don't know. No, not him. No, his name is like Boy. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get so fired because I should know this.
No, you're good.
But anyways,
Skip that part.
he's our music producer for the show. But it follows this group of teens who come across this ancient sort of hidden archive of music and pop culture that's been hidden from them. And it's like, what if the world that you know isn't actually based on the history that you've thought it has been based on? And it's very, very awesome. I'm super pumped for it to come out. So it's coming out. It's coming out in the States. I just can't tell you where yet, but it's coming out on CBC Gem in Canada. For those of you, it's streamed online, so
That's the
available
same
to anyone.
as How to Buy a Baby.
Yeah, perfect.
You can just binge CBC
You can binge
Gem
CBC
all day
Gem.
long.
And I also I'm super proud of a movie that I was part of called Trapped, the Alex Cooper story. And it's about a young woman. It's a true story about a young woman in Utah. It's based on the biography called Saving Alex, which is about a young woman who was forced into conversion therapy for being gay by her parents.
Ugh.
And it was talk about a challenging role. Alex Cooper is very close with her parents to this day, and I actually play her mother in this movie. And her main note to me was, please don't make my mother out to be a monster.
Did you meet her mother?
No, I didn't meet her mother. No, but I read the book and got information from Alex. But it's coming out on Lifetime in the U.S. I guess previews have already started. Someone had seen it and tweeted about it. So I'm really excited about that because that was that was a really tough one for me, to not let my personal feelings affect sort of the heart of that character, right? And so yeah, those are the things for me. Yeah.
That sounds really cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That sounds really good. I like that you guys keep switching off. Is that because it's so strenuous and crazy? Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I bet it
just
is.
to give yourself a break. Guys, I'm learning so much right now. Very cool. We're in the middle of shooting Working Moms season 4 right now. Yeah. Also, I'm going to take this second to thank you guys for being so supportive of it. You guys you're like, the crossover between Wynonna and Working Moms is mind-blowing. It's so insane. And it's so, I'm so grateful and appreciative of you guys talking to me about it when you see me and watching the show and telling people to watch the show and tweeting about it. It's pretty fucking cool. So thank you so much. And I think it's going to be a good season 4. Yeah.
I'm personally very excited for it. Just saying. And all of your stuff. So fun. Okay, before we get to the marshmallows, one last question. And this is not meant to make you cry. It's just like a nice question because you guys are very impressive.
That's a heavy lead up.
Exciting human beings who come from diverse backgrounds and careers. What is some advice that you have gotten at some point in your life or career that has really stuck with you and that you might want to share? Might be helpful for future career people. Those are words.
I don't think I got advice along the way. I did have a lot of questions. I still get a lot of questions about a lot of things about this industry. I dated women for 9 years before I met my husband, and then I was with my husband for 12 years. And throughout the entire thing, I had a lot of people ask me, like, you know, are you gonna come out? Are you gonna come out on set? Are you gonna like bring your girlfriend to set? Are you gonna? It's just like, and then I had kids, and I have a lot of actresses asking me a lot of questions about kids, and like, how are you gonna be a mother and be an actor and all these things, and it just feels like the same question over and over and over again that I keep getting, and I just feel like you've got to do you, regardless of what your job is or your career is or who supports you and who doesn't support you. I just think constantly through all of it, I just have to be true to myself, whatever it is. So if that means bringing my girlfriend to set and losing a job, then that's it. Or getting, you know, people have very strong opinions in this industry about a lot of things. And that's starting to change, and I think that's amazing. But, you know, and I thought that bringing my kids to set would make me not a sexual woman anymore, less desired in this industry. That's not true. It's like all these things that we're telling ourselves it's things that we're thinking aren't the truth, you know? So I think you just gotta fucking do you over and over again every single day. Yeah. Do you.
You are nailing these. Jesus. Nailing these questions. Just like, over here taking notes. Just me to you.
You want to go? Okay, yeah. I'll go. What advice? What was the question again? What was the advice?
Just some advice you have career-wise or life-wise that you love.
Funny enough, my when I told my parents that I was leaving my very cushy, secure job as a teacher to be an actress at the age of 35, they had an intervention and asked me how would I pay for my drugs if I got cancer.
That's what they asked you?
That escalated quickly.
Question. So if that's not sort of a slap in the face of, wow, then I don't know what is. But what's interesting is that when my dad realized that it was his own fear that was coming out in his voice and had nothing to do with me, it was him. He said to me, you know what, Catherine? Because I'm a Catherine. He said, you know what, Catherine? He said, if you come to the edge of a cliff and there's only water below, you always, always jump. Because you may think that when you hit the water, it's going to hurt. But when you go underwater, you're going to see a world that you've never seen before. So he said, jump, and you'll always, always be caught. And I thought that was the coolest thing because it was sort of like, wow, so many times in our lives we're like, I kind of want to do this thing, but I don't know what it's going to look like. Because we want to know, right? We want to know. We do. It's stupid to not want to know. We want to know because it's less scary and it means it's a sure thing. But we won't ever know, even if we think it is a sure thing. So, you know, jump and the net will appear. That's the best advice that I have ever been given.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's very cool. Your father sounds awesome.
Mine wasn't necessarily advice. So I'm very close to my Nana. She hasn't been really well the last year. I think some of you saw that on Instagram and sent nice messages, which was really nice. But ever since I started acting, every time we talk on the phone, she says, "And what are you?" And then I say, "I'm good." And she's like, "You're good." And she just says that because she wants me to believe that I'm a good person, but also that I'm good at my job, because it's a little stressful because you never know when you're going to work. It's, sometimes a very long time. And so every time she talks to me, she's like, "You're good.
Aww.
You're good." And she says it like that. "You're good." So I have it like in my room. So every morning I wake up, I see that. I'm good.
That's a good Nana.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a good
Nana.
Yeah.
So cute.
Makes me cry. Everybody,
Don't cry. I'm sorry. I said don't.
everybody send my Nana good thoughts because she has COPD and that's not a good disease to have.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
But she's off oxygen, so.
Hey.
Nana! Yeah.
All right. we're gonna play a game. Has anyone ever played Chubby Bunny? Yes. So anyone that's ever been to camp?
I've never played Chubby Bunny.
I've
my
been calling
God.
it Chubby Monkey all day, so clearly I don't know what it is.
We're about to have a childhood experience up in here. Okay, the rules are, you put a marshmallow in your mouth. Do not eat it and swallow it yet.
Okay. This is for barfing.
God.
If you
This
really
is
need
for
to barf.
barfing.
No. So you put a marshmallow in your mouth, and then you say Chubby Bunny. You lose when you lose the ability to say Chubby Bunny with all the marshmallows in your mouth.
One
Now-
of us will die on this stage today. You realize that?
So I don't want to intimidate you. I'm going to play. But my record was 11, but that was back in my youth.
Itty bitties or biggies?
I gotta
They're
stretch my
normal
mouth.
size. I got them.
Guys, what does the cutout say? I can't read it. Ah. That's nice, guys.
I'll share a bag with you.
But we don't.
Megan,
we don't always.
Megans are nailing
The
it.
Megans are gonna share this bag of
Oh,
marshmallows.
you and I are sharing.
Yeah. Unless you desperately would like to share with the Megans. That are spelled the right way.
The right way.
Okay.
Yeah. All other Megans. Sorry.
I thought we were answering questions with these in our mouths.
Oh my God, would you like to? I have a couple extra.
Yeah, I would.
Okay. I've got a fan question. You want me to put this in my mouth?
Yeah. I'm gonna take this many because I feel very fucking confident.
Very confident.
Yeah.
I'm regretting this already.
Okay.
It just
Okay.
goes in.
We're all gonna drool soon.
Oh, you got technique. You like sell it in.
Okay. This is one from a fan,
Okay.
and it's specific to Lucado.
Okay. God, I miss marshmallows. These are
If
so
Lucado made a comeback, what would you want her to? What would you want her storyline to be? Sorry, it's very hard.
good.
Chubby Bunny.
Chubby Bunny.
Clearly, Megan wants that question for Beth. What would I want my comeback to be?
People
Well, obviously.
don't call it a comeback.
Because I won't stop. Whatever. But I kind of already answered
You
that.
did. Okay, ready for another one?
Yes.
I'm kind of
Do you want one
drooling
for
out
all
of
of
the
you?
side of my
We
mouth.
need to do another. When do we put another one in?
Chubby Bunny.
Chubby Bunny.
Chubby
Put one in your mouth.
I'm waiting to answer.
Put it in your mouth first. Stuff them in your mouth.
Okay.
Use your mouth space creatively.
I always do.
I have a question.
I have
see you,
answers.
Kevin. I
Chubby
see
Bunny.
you.
My question is,
Go ahead.
Chubby Bunny, if I have no cartilage in my nose tip, do you think that means I have extra space?
I hope so. Are you putting it in your nose?
No, but I'm.
Okay.
Give me
Okay.
that question. That's
Okay.
fucking weird.
Chubby.
So weird. No! Don't make me laugh.
Are you ready? Are you ready for a question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Villains always slip up, so the hero can swoop in and save the day. So what moment do you think was your character's downfall? This was from Laura, also Chubby Bunny. Oh.
Why do you keep saying I didn't admit.
Chubby Bunny.
Are you not drooling?
No, I feel good.
I'm drooling.
I feel really good.
So you all have to answer this
What
because
was
you're all
my
villains.
I don't know the
Downfall.
question because I was too busy wiping saliva off my chin.
What was your downfall that allowed the hero to swoop in to defeat you?
I don't know what you're saying. I'm so focused on this.
I got 3
You're
in here.
talking and I'm just like, yeah.
You can't swallow.
I know.
Don't swallow. Do you want
I
this?
can't believe you put 11 of
I've
these
never
in your
heard
mouth.
anybody say don't swallow.
My cheeks were stretchier as a child? I don't know.
Don't.
I'll go 4 in here. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I got
I'm
4.
going for 3.
I got 4.
3 in. I got 3 in.
I have 3 in.
I got 4 in here.
I think. Okay.
What?
This is why we don't answer questions.
Chubby Bunny. First.
How many you got?
I just got 3. But
3. Okay. Okay. You have to step up. We are losing. Nailed it, guys. No, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
Chubby Bunny.
No. I'm at 5. 6? Can you say Chubby Bunny?
I'm out.
Can you say Chubby Bunny?
I'm out. You got 8 in your mouth? Girl, you are deep-throating some shit.
Chubby Bunny.
I just had snot come out of my nose. The marshmallows pushed out. What are you doing?
Chubby Bunny.
7. Go, Megs. How many do you have?
5?
5.
Chubby Bunny.
Chubby Bunny.
You're drooling. You're drooling. Go, Megs. Go. Go, Megs. Go. Just say it. Go. 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 How many? 8? 8.
How'd you do that?
She has this white drool that's just like.
I did 8.
Kate's got 8. Kate's got
You
9.
have 9.
I'm very competitive.
Here we go. Here we go. Kate! That's good. That's good. I need to just like.
There's marshmallow
funny.
in the water pitcher.
Just leave it for the next one. It's fine. It'll be sweeter.
That was good, guys. That was
I hope that there's a new tablecloth for the next panel.
Thanks, and I have photo ops after this.
You're gonna look so cute. Do you want to bring these with you? All right.
Wowzers.
Thank you for playing with me. I appreciate
Chase
that.
that with a little wine.
Did we figure out who won?
What?
Kate won.
Kate's the winner.
Oh man.
I didn't get to eat the last ones. I love marshmallows.
I have some extra bags. Do you want? You good? You're good.
No, I
Okay.
think I'm okay.
Oh my god. All right, guys.
It's like a t-shirt gun, but not.
This is more delicious than a t-shirt
I
gun.
love throwing shit. Just so we're clear.
Oh no, it's
Throw
on the
away.
floor.
If you take one to the eye, we're not responsible. Oh my god. Throw them. Throw them. I have 2 more bags.
You get a marshmallow. You get a marshmallow. You get a marshmallow. Ah! I feel like you really need one.
Oh my god.
I'm
Just come up
actually
here and
aiming
get
for
one.
people.
Here, just come up here and get one.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, it's on.
Oh
Kate,
boy, that went
I think you
far.
just proved why you're on the villains panel.
Sorry about that.
Dog eating all the marshmallows.
Oh, make sure the dog's not eating marshmallows.
Sorry.
Oh god.
Sorry about that.
It was
Got a little out of
terrible
control.
idea.
All right, guys. I think we are nearing our end. So, thank you, Dani fucking Kind. And Kate, Fudgin Drummond. Kate Fudgin Drummond. Fudgin. And Meghan spelled the right way, Effin Heffern. Yeah. Guys nailed it.
I always get so nervous when we get introduced because I'm afraid no one's gonna clap, but you guys always deliver. Really great. It's really great. I got PTSD from high school.
Thank you guys.
You guys are awesome.
Thanks, guys.
We just gotta leave now.